In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get amazing audio for your social media live streams, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What I'm about to say will work for all of those, and it's going to be geared towards showing you how you can get not only your voice, but musical instruments such as guitars, pianos, keyboards, things like that, as well as backing tracks, karaoke tracks, or just music in general. If, let's just say, you're a DJ and you want to do some live stream DJ sets, I'm going to show you how you can take all of that audio and have it plugged directly into your phone for crystal clear audio when you're live streaming. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hopefully this video won't be too long, but we've got quite a bit to get through, so let's get right into it. Some of you might be aware that I actually made a video similar to this last year talking about how to get really good audio for your TikTok or social media live streams. That video did quite well. However, recently a company called Cloud Vocal reached out to me and sent me one of their products called the Flash Track DSP microphone. And I've recently done a review and demo of this microphone, but basically what I figured out is that I can run an entire live stream with just this. I don't necessarily need a laptop, I don't need an audio interface, and I don't obviously need an external microphone because this is a microphone, obviously. And not only that, for things like guitar and music and stuff like that, this thing, it takes Bluetooth, so I can Bluetooth music to this. I can plug my guitar directly into this also, so I can talk into it, have guitar and music all going into this microphone, and this microphone just takes a line out and goes straight into my phone, so I don't even need the iRig stream. So literally, I can run everything that I need to do for a live stream through this microphone. So in this video, the only expense I'm gonna say is you need to buy this microphone. The only thing I need a laptop for doing this is to Bluetooth music from my laptop to this. But you don't need a laptop to do that. You could do that from another phone, or you could do that from a tablet or something like that. But whatever you want to Bluetooth music from, that's all you need. You don't necessarily have to have a laptop. You don't need Logic, you don't need GarageBand, you don't need a DAW or anything like that. Literally just this microphone. So that was quite a thing to discover. And now when I do my live streams, I don't use the iRig stream anymore. I use this. I have everything plugged into the back there, and it plugs directly straight into my mobile phone. And as well as plugging all those things into the microphone, it's actually got a headphone port on the back also, so I can plug my in-ear monitors directly into the microphone and hear everything that's being captured whilst it's happening. And these retail for around about $299, so that's 200 to 250 pounds, something like that, which might sound quite expensive, but like I said, with this, you don't need an audio interface, you don't need another microphone, you don't need a laptop necessarily, you don't need any of that other stuff, so there's not all of that extra expense on top of it, it's literally just the microphone. Anyway, that's quite a lot of information, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna plug it all in, set it all up, and show you how it's done. So let's check that out. So this right here is everything that I need, and if you look, it's considerably less than in the last video. I've literally just got the microphone, I've got my in-ear monitors so I can actually hear things there, and these two cables here. One is a USB-C cable, which obviously connects the microphone to my phone, and the other one is just a jack, mini jack to mini jack cable there, which allows me to plug my guitar effect processor into the microphone. So if we take a closer look at the back of the microphone now, we can see all of our inputs. So let's get things connected. So if I take the mini jack cable there, and I'm going to plug that in the auxiliary input on the back of the microphone, and the other side will just plug into the headphone port on my guitar effects pedal. So you could plug the other side into the headphone port of either your effects pedal also, maybe your amp, maybe if you've got a keyboard or DJ decks, whatever it is. If you've got a headphone port there so you can listen to things, you want to plug that mini jack cable into that, and then obviously the other side plugs into the microphone on the auxiliary input. Next, I'm going to take the USB-C cable, I'm going to plug that into the back of the microphone there, and then the other side of the USB-C cable plugs straight into your phone. Now, there is something about plugging the USB cable into an iPhone, which I'm going to talk about very shortly, but for the most part, if you've got an Android or a newer iPhone with a USB-C port, it will plug straight into that. But if you've got an older iPhone, then stick around because it's not the end of the world. We can actually do something to be able to use this microphone with those two. And lastly, all I need to do is get my in-ear monitors, and I'm going to plug my in-ear monitors directly into the headphone port on the back of the microphone, and that is literally the entire setup. Headphones plugged in there, there's the power, and there's the auxiliary cable which is plugged into the back of my guitar pedal. And we can also see at the back this button here, that is the Bluetooth button. So if I want to connect this microphone to my laptop or another phone or a tablet, whatever it is that I want to send music or tracks to the microphone, I can just press this button there and it will flash and then all I do is I go on my laptop or the phone or whatever it is and connect it via Bluetooth, and then when you play audio from the laptop or the phone or the tablet, it will come straight into the microphone and you'll be able to hear it through the headphone port there. So that was the entire setup, literally just a couple cables into the back of the microphone and then my headphones plugged into the back of the microphone also, and then connect the microphone to my laptop via Bluetooth. But like I said, laptop could be replaced by any other device that you want to send audio from to the microphone via Bluetooth. But now that's all connected, I'm going to switch over to my phone now. I'm going to record a little video on my phone, and all the audio you are going to hear is going through the microphone, plugged straight into the phone so you can hear how it sounds. So let's go and check that out. Okay, so I've got everything hooked up now. I've got the microphone in front of me plugged into my phone. So all the audio you are hearing is actually going into the microphone, straight into my phone. So yeah, I've got my guitar here as well. And I've got my guitar plugged into the auxiliary, and I've actually Bluetoothed the microphone, sorry, my laptop to the microphone already. So if I press play on a track in a minute, you'll be able to hear the track. Obviously I'm talking into the microphone, and I've got my guitar plugged into my audio effect processor, which is plugged into the microphone too. So let's hear how all of this sounds. So if I just kind of go back to a guitar tone, this is a general idea of how my guitar sounds plugged straight into it. And that's a really nice, clean, direct tone. I think it sounds really nice. And I've actually got the volume on my audio effects processor on around about half, so I've still got some room to turn that up if I need to, adjusting it kind of with the volume of the microphone and things like that. But yeah, that sounds really cool. It's really clear, there's no lag, there's no delay between me playing it and the sound coming out, which is really cool. So yeah. That's how the guitar sounds with my voice. But if I press play on this track now, and let's do a little bit of jamming. So this is audio being Bluetoothed from my laptop straight to the microphone, and I'm going to jam over it. Let's hear how that sounds. That sounds really good, sounds really clear. Obviously you can still hear my voice over the top of this as well, so I've got the guitar. And I can talk, you can hear the music nice and clearly. I can edit the music volume, I can obviously edit the volume of me speaking, and I can edit the volume of the guitars, you know, all that good stuff. So I can stop all that now and just go back to talking just like this. But yeah, you can see how easy it is to set everything up, and you can see how clear it sounds now whilst I've got everything plugged in. So there you go guys, there's the Flash Track DSP microphone from Cloud Vocal. Super useful for getting really good audio for your TikTok or social media live streams. And yes, it's a little bit more expensive than the iRig Stream, but with this you need a lot of other things too that you don't need when you use this microphone. So as well as the iRig Stream, you need an audio interface, you need an external microphone, you might need a laptop so you can run Logic or GarageBand or any kind of DAW. Obviously what you need as well as this is basically, if you're a guitar player, you need some sort of effects pedal or amp or something to be able to plug into this. But I'm assuming as guitar players, we've all got an effects pedal, we've all got an amp. And as I mentioned, if you're a DJ or anything like that and you want to live stream DJ sets, it's super easy to hook this up to just straight out of the headphone port on your decks or whatever it is, plug straight into the back of the auxiliary port on the microphone. Now, I do quickly want to mention the connection from the microphone straight to your mobile phone, I've said is USB-C. And that basically means that your phone needs to be USB-C compatible. It needs to have a USB-C port on the bottom of it so you can plug your microphone straight into it. Basically, if you've got an Android, you're absolutely fine. Or if you've got a newer iPhone, you're absolutely fine, because newer iPhones these days are USB-C. So you can go straight from the microphone and plug that directly into your phone, no problem. However, if you've got an older iPhone, which is not USB-C, it's Lightning, then you will need a little bit of a converter, a little bit of an adapter, and it's the Apple USB-C to camera cable. I did actually try and buy a USB-C to Lightning cable, just a normal one, but that didn't work. They said it specifically has to be the Apple one, the Apple USB-C to camera. It's a bit annoying, but that's not a Cloud Vocal microphone issue, that's just an Apple issue. Apple make it quite difficult for you to use other products with their products. So yeah, if you want to run this microphone into your phone directly and you've got an older iPhone, you need to get the Apple USB-C to camera adapter. So I really hope that this video helps you out and helps you get really amazing audio on your social media live streams. If you are interested in the Cloud Vocal DSP microphone, then like I said, there is a link in the top of the description to where you can go and pick one of these up, and you also get a discount also. So it's well worth checking out. If you're interested, click the link and go and pick yourself one up. You will not be disappointed. But that's it for me. If you've got any questions about the microphone or the setup or anything like that, then get it in the comments. Leave the video a like and leave me a comment anyway. Let me know what you think. And if you're new to my channel and you've not yet subscribed, then please do. I make lots of music and audio related content, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video. So take it easy.